often our crave for the spectacular makes us lose focus on the beauty of life. Hence, we forget to focus on the little things that really are of essence to us. Today with me is a good friend, a brother, and all the adjectives you add. I would allow him introduce himself so we know who we have on the couch with me today.
My name is MC Bouchie. I've been a professional MC from the year 2017, and I'm here with my brother to have a conversation about what I've been doing, my passion for moderating programs.
Yes, so this one thing about MC Bouchie people don't know. So if you see me doing this, he is the guy, he is the man. I remember, it was in church one time and you forced me to go do MC.
Yes.
That day.
Well, from afar, I knew you could do it because you spoke very well. You just needed a push, and I think we, in our part of the world, because of the way we are brought up, quote unquote, some people, you have the passion, you have the enthusiasm, but sometimes you need a small push, and once you're given that push, you're good to go. So I had to do it.
Yeah, big ups, Charlie. But honestly, it's been of great help to me because I knew I had a lot to share with the world, but then I felt shy and I didn't know how to. But that fateful day, and out of that experience, I ended up emceeing a youth day in church.
National Youth Week.
Yeah.
The climax. Yeah. And that was a big deal.
I remember calling a lady upstage, and I in front of the church, I told them I like her dress.
Absolutely.
And stuff. And after church, some ladies call me and say, I like the music.
I think you added a flair to it. You made it a normal. You didn't go there. You didn't adhere to the strict protocol in regards to moderating programs, and you added a bit of flair to it and made the whole thing interesting. So I liked that. It was good.
And so that's why me per se, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't amazed at hearing MC Bouchie officially getting into MC full time because I said, nah, this is the guy. The light of the party and everything. So I wasn't really so. So what made you make that final decision? As in now, I'm going straight into MCing.
Well, I had done as you said, from church. I had done a few programs in church. I had moderated a few programs in church, and then I had a friend, a very good friend. She gave me my first professional gig, Miss Rebecca Andrews. Becky, if you're out there.
Becky, you too.
Becky believed so much in me that on her, she told me to moderate a wedding party or wedding reception, and I had that inclination. I was from church. I had to take the church out of me and then bring her reception into a real life, as in people having fun. And so once I was able to do that, I knew, no, this and I can do it. And then after Becky's wedding reception, I had a call from a friend, and she told me she was also having a wedding reception and that she wanted me to come and moderate it for her, MC it for her. And then she asked me, how much will it take?
Yeah.
And that question was like, wow. And this is me from the church background, and then doing it for free, just for the passion. And then you have somebody calling you and asking you, how much will it take to MC my wedding reception for me? So I told her, I remember telling her, I can't charge you, give me anything that... I remember telling her to give me anything that she thinks she can give to me. So I went in, with all full vein, I did it very well. At least what she told me, at least she was okay, so I did it very well. I did it very well. And then she sent me some good money the following day. I think about 2 days that she sent me some good ones. I was like, really? The money was good. I said, no, I can make a living from this. Wow. So then I decided to...
I know you are a serious marketer and then a serial entrepreneur also. So yes, how are you balancing and how has the journey been?
Well, I have my normal 5 to 8 job. I'm into sales and marketing, and then I run my own startup, my cleaning and fumigation, and then the MC bit comes into it too. But then I wouldn't say it has been smooth. I've had to build I've had to build my way up. You know, this job, it is very difficult for somebody to trust you with his or her wedding reception when they've not seen you do a lot of programs. They want to see you do some specific program before they can trust you. Because these are people who have been planning their weddings for, let's say, a year. I know I have clients who use 1 full year to plan their wedding. And then it's for you, the MC, to bring all their plans into fruition. It is for you, the MC, to bring everything that they are putting on paper into reality, because they are the couple. They are seated at the wedding reception. You have clients, you have wedding guests. It is you, the MC, who moderates the program. And so I've had to work my way up, small weddings, quote unquote, small wedding receptions, small wedding parties, and then now we are here.
So let's start from the beginning. Your first gig, MC Bouchie, in the midst of a crowd, the bride trusting you with no catalog and giving you your first gig. How was the experience like?
Well, the experience was because I had been moderating church service at my local church, PIWC Atomic. Big ups to you.
The prodigal sons.
Because I had been moderating youth service at PIWC Atomic, it wasn't that new. It wasn't a new field to me, as in standing in front of people and then moderating a program wasn't a new thing to me. I just had to take the church bit out of me and then go, let's say, I just had to take the church bit out of me, because you and I know wedding receptions, people want to have fun, people want to party. That is the goal of wedding receptions, wedding parties. And so once I took the church bit out of me and got to know, so I'm at a party, I am there to energize people to have fun. I am there to energize people to enjoy themselves. I was good to go. And it took me, I just had to find the perfect balance in my head. And once I got it, I was good to go.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So what was your first feedback from your first client?
She was excited. She was happy. She was excited. She was happy. And she was now referred me to my second gig.
And how was the feeling like getting such a feedback from your first gig?
I was excited because growing up, I was a very shy guy. I was very shy. Even my mates who see me do this, like Kofi was very shy. Kofi is a shy guy, but then that is where growing up, as we age, you find your passion, you find your true passion. And once I was able to sort out and make sure her wedding party was good, she gave me positive feedback, and I was excited about what I had done for her, because the truth is, weddings are things that we do once in our life. That is if you don't get divorced. That is if
you know, for us, it shouldn't be an option.
But Papa, in our generation, divorce is very common. So, but then
now you are a top-notch MC, which I can attest to.
This idea.
Maybe the spotlight hasn't shone on you, so
Absolutely.
maybe people are not. But I know you can kill every stage.
Thank you for
I know you can do that.
Absolutely,
So,
thank you.
So I call MC Bouchie. I tell MC Bouchie about my event. And mind you, he doesn't only do weddings. He's an all-round MC. In fact, he's a showstopper. Even if it's an all-night, call him. And he's a Holy Spirit-filled young man. We are all PIWC members, so we know what we are talking about. Yeah. So I call you for a gig.
Okay.
What is your work process like?
Once I get a call from a client, the first question I ask is the venue for the wedding party. If it's an outdoor, if it's an indoor, if it's a garden, I look at the pros and cons. And then I ask you, for me as an MC, I am particularly concerned about the DJ that I work with. So the next question I ask is, have you booked the DJ already?
Okay.
If you have not booked the DJ already, then I can give you a catalog of DJs that I've worked with who I know are good, who I know can complement what I do.
Okay.
And I give you the options for you. I give them their social media handles or options for you to go and talk to them and negotiate with them. And then I ask you about your wedding budget. You know, you can't have a fixed price for every wedding, because every wedding is different.
Okay.
Every program or every wedding, every reception, every program, be it corporate or its activation, is different. So then I ask you if you have a budget for the wedding or the program. Most often they will tell you they don't have a budget. And so if you don't have a budget, I'll tell you what I think would help me or what I think will make me comfortable to come and do it for you and do it for you very well. So that I'll tell you, and then I ask you if it's okay for you. If it's not okay, we judge all, and then we'll find somewhere safe that will suit you, that will suit myself, and then we are good to go. So it's a very simple process. I'm a one man. I do everything. So
So from what I picked from your submission, it means that you don't work alone. You although you are MC Bouchie, but you have people on call like a DJ.
Yes. You know, this industry. Once you start doing this, you get to meet a lot of people, and so I have photographer friends, I have videographer friends, I have DJs, I have friends, I have caterers, I have people that you get to, and for every event you meet different vendors. Every event, some you probably might have worked with them before, but for every event you meet different vendors, and so if you are friendly for every event, you can get the numbers of all these people, and as and when you think they can do a job, you do the recommendation.
With all this connect, do you have any plans of starting like an event planning company? Or?
I have thought about it. It's something that I'll do very soon. But then, you know, you pick up experiences on a job, you learn on a job. And currently for big weddings, you have coordinators who coordinate the wedding. But you don't get a coordinator at every wedding reception. And so sometimes you, the MC, you're emceeing the wedding, you're moderating the program, and you're also a coordinator, you're also a timekeeper. Because, yes, because for every wedding...
it was just coming and then talking and keeping the place lively. I didn't know it entailed.
That is why MCs push. That is why I have issues with sometimes most of the most of the MCs are pushing for us to be paid well, because at the wedding party, you are the main man. You are in charge. If the wedding guest, let's say we have 250 people or 300 people seated, you are in charge of that program. You are in charge of the wedding reception. It is you moderating. It is you in your mind keeping the time. It is you. If they don't have a coordinator, it is you coordinating the program. One, you should moderate and make sure everything is going on, i.e. the bride are seated, DJ is playing the kind of music to keep the place warm and entertained, food is going around, drinks are going around. If there's an activity to be done, it is you keeping the time. It is you making sure that if the guests have been given, you want the guests to dance for let's say 40 minutes, it is you keeping the time in the heat of the dance, making sure they don't exceed the 40 minutes that you want to dance.
Wow.
And so it involves a lot of things. Once you are up there, once you're holding a microphone, you have to make sure you have all these things running down your mind and making sure you're doing all these things at the same time.
So in your journey, is it 5 years?
Yeah, professionally from 2017.
In your 5 years journey, have you encountered a client that has posed like serious issues, like coming in between your job?
Yes,
how did you
I remember
go about that?
About 2 years ago, I did a wedding. I had to moderate a wedding party, and then in the heat of the wedding, I don't know if you know, as MCs, you go there, you don't know a lot of the family members, because these are people. If you are lucky to meet the client before the wedding, you know the bride and the groom. If not, you get to see them on the day of the wedding. And so in the heat of the wedding, I don't know if it's the bride's uncle or the groom's uncle, but I have a man walking up to me telling me he wants me to give him the microphone, he wants to say something. And he is not on program. Per the program that I was giving or the program that I had arranged with the bride and groom, the man is not on the program. And so what happens? I don't know what he wants to say. So I direct him, okay, go and talk to the bride and groom. If they call me and tell me to give you the microphone, I'll do that. He goes like, MC, you are rude.
Oh,
but then
wow.
it's very you go around and hear people say, oh, the MC is rude, the MC. These are things that
So
happen.
you are doing your job, but
I'm doing my job, all right.
someone is also
yes, but then he's a relative, all right. That's understandable. But then if he tells me he wants me to give him the microphone, I don't know what he wants to say.
Okay.
It is a wedding reception. If I give him the microphone and he says something that is not too good for the environment.
Oh, wow. So in other words, you are telling me the duty of an MC is also to protect.
Absolutely.
And make sure everything goes on smooth.
You have to protect your bride and groom.
So you need to sometimes take the fall for things to happen.
Absolutely, yes.
Oh, wow.
You have to take the fall, because if I give him the microphone, and then if I give him the microphone, he's on program. And then I don't know the issue. I don't know if he has an issue with the bride or the groom, or he has an issue with how things are being run, and he says something that is not good for the environment.
Wow.
Who is to blame? It is me.
Wow.
So I tell this man, I tell this man in tree, please go and see the bride and groom. If they call me and tell me, MC, give a microphone to the man to speak, then I don't have any issues. But once they've not given me the permission, they've not told me to give the microphone to you, I'm not doing it. He goes like, I know he told a lot of people I'm rude, but then I really don't care.
So Uncle, wherever you are watching us from, I know you definitely chance on this video. So you see, MC Bouchie did his best trying to save your niece's wedding. So, and this is like a free tip you are giving upcoming MCs.
Absolutely. If you look at the program that you've been given, or the program that you arranged with your bride and groom, your clients, stick to it. If there are any changes, let it come from the bride and groom. Okay. Don't allow anybody who's on program to hold a microphone, because once people get tipsy at wedding receptions.
Yes.
People can take in anything, and then before realize
they say things that are not worthy of their space.
They say things that are not too good for the environment, and you've messed up the whole program.
And I think as an MC, it wouldn't be bad if you also like take some classes in security and intelligence.
Yes, especially these days, when let's say in the course of the wedding, they bring you an announcement, or a vehicle has blocked another vehicle. It is you have to go and check it out. Make sure truly indeed a vehicle has blocked another vehicle before announcing it publicly. You don't just do.
I watched a video online, and it looks like that's the new style of lobbying. So they come and then they tell the MC to announce.
Yes.
And then when you go, it's rather a setup.
Yes, they just.
So you don't just announce. You go to the space.
I have to. If you have to wait for 10 minutes for me to get the time to go.
It looks like Poppy's security thing.
But I've done some security courses myself, so I know these things are better.
So you see, when you employ his services, it's not just about MC. He has some security and intelligence skills also to make sure you have a good brand.
And then some of the challenges to, let's say, most of the time it comes from the bride's mom or the family members of the bride. You know, every lady in her mind has an idea of how she wants her wedding to go.
Okay.
And so she meets you, the MC, and then she tells you, we agree on the modalities. I want it this way. I want you to do this. I want you to do this. Blah, 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 blah. And then we agree on all these things, right? But then when they go home, they don't tell their mothers and their aunties that this is what I've told the MC to do. And so you, the MC, you are doing your job based on what your clients have told you, and then you have these.
Our mothers also have their plans.
You see the thing, and then they come in and they are telling you, Papa MC, do this, do this. So, but then all these things, you just have to find a perfect balance so that you don't step on too many toes in the course of the wedding reception.
So this is from the grapevine. I'm told MCs. This one, let me speak in tree so everyone gets to hear. They say MCs no embano ehamo. How true? How true?
Well, I think women will always be a part of us. Well, it depends on where you're coming from, but then.
But
But then weddings are for our ladies. Weddings are for women. And so, let me say this to you. Have you seen? How many times do you see groomsmen dancing and then the video goes viral?
It's usually the lady.
So when a woman dances,
it's only Dompe has set that record.
Dompe has set that record.
I'm waiting for someone to break Dompe's record.
Dompe has set that record,
yes.
All right then. But then wedding receptions or wedding parties are generally for our ladies, and they bring life to wedding receptions and wedding parties. And so normally most MCs would pay attention to ladies or the ladies at the wedding receptions, and so it's not 6 MCs per mile, but yeah, some do, but then it comes with the territory, so it's all right.
So would we term that as a work hazard or as benefits of the job?
Even those are not MCs per mile, so it's very normal.
Hey, this one there, go for years, go. Oh, damn. So if someone is watching us, a young man or a young lady watching us wants to, after listening to your story, how excited you are about following your passion and all, and wants to take the same route, as in become an MC, what would you advise that young person watching us?
Well, first of all, you should have the passion for the job. It's not MCing. Let's say MCing is not about dancing. It is not about. I know MCs who don't dance. I know a lot of big shot MCs who don't dance.
Oh, then I can be an MC,
yes,
because
absolutely.
when dancing there, I'm not good at
dancing. I'll say dancing is 2% of the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Probably how you look probably about 10%. How you speak, it's about having the passion, the zeal to energize people to have fun.
Oh, okay.
It is about having that charisma for people to listen to you, and then you energizing them to have fun at your programs. They should enjoy what you do. Okay. And so just pay attention to yourself, pay attention to your abilities, know the part of you that makes you very strong, and then once you identify that part of you, make sure when you get to when you're doing it, you go hard at that particular place.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Wow.
So if you want to do it, it's truth be told, MCing pays.
It pays. It's rewarding.
It's rewarding financially.
Oh, wow. So on that score, are you telling me MC Bouchie is expensive and that we can't afford MC Bouchie?
Oh, no, you can afford me. Why can't you afford me?
Okay.
You can afford me, but I've worked my way up.
Okay.
So I'm a bit expensive. I'm not too expensive, but I'm a bit expensive. I'm affordable.
But MC Bouchie, would you want to do me this honest? So my friends I bring on this couch, and any other resource person I bring on this couch, the end goal is to build, is to impart and then make an impact. So should in case I get someone and I want this outfit to bless that person with an MC, the person has no budget, but then we want to bless the person, MC Bouchie coming to bless the person. Would you do at that honest?
Why not? So till this day, we still do pro bono gigs. It's my way of giving back to the society, because at the end of the day, you have mates from JSS, you have mates from secondary school, you have mates from the university, the courses you've done, you meet people. And I said initially, every gig is different. And so if I have a friend who is getting married, I would have to look beyond money. I can't let money ruin my relationship with people. And so once they need your service and you think you have the time, they can fix. You guys can jaw and find a solution that suits both parties. I can still do a pro bono job as a way of giving back to the society and then giving back to my loved ones.
We would keep MC Bouchie's word, and then we will wait for that lucky fan,
yes.
And then we will surprise them with MC Bouchie.
Absolutely.
You relish that moment.
Absolutely.
You need to see MC Bouchie on the mic.
Absolutely.
He has my favorite dance. That dance. Have you updated it? Because ever since we met, I haven't seen you.
I told you it's not about dancing. Dancing is
no, but that move there.
It's a trademark book. It's a trademark book now. That move is a trademark. It's a trademark, but it's not about dancing. But we try. My friends tell me I'm not that bad.
Oh no!
I know colleague MC that I am better than. I don't mention if they'll kill me.
Hey, I beg. No more.
MC Bouchie, I see.
MC Bouchie, you need to come and rebut.
I know colleague MCs that I am better than when it comes to that. Shaking the dance floor. Hey, my moves are on point. My moves are on point.
So 5 years into the MC industry, what do you think has changed since you started and now? And what do you think can be done consciously by the MCs so people see it as a noble profession and not just something people are having fun with?
I think a lot of things have changed over the years. Weddings are now getting quote unquote bigger and bigger, especially those who want to go big scale. Every year, every time you get to see new things popping up. I believe in the last, I don't think in 2017 there was 2016 or 2015 photo booths, 360 photo booths was very common.
Yeah,
it wasn't common. Even if it was around, it wasn't common. But now it's almost a feature at almost every wedding. 2017, 2016, were we having cocktail stands at every wedding? No, it wasn't too common. But now it's a normal feature at every wedding. So things are changing. 2016, 2015, were we having heavy lightning and smoke effects at weddings? No. So things are changing over the periods. Weddings are getting better. Weddings are getting nicer, and we thank God for that. And then I think colleague MCs, some of those who are in the MC industry, the MCs who have gone or the MCs who are ahead of us they have a bigger voice, they have a bigger following on social media, and it is for them to speak up for MCs, because at the end of the day, as I said, the whole program, the whole wedding reception, if it is a wedding reception, if it's a corporate event, that's a different case. But if it's a wedding reception or a wedding party, the whole program is dependent on you, the MC. It is for you to bring into life or into reality whatever it is that you have discussed or planned with your clients, i.e. the bride and groom. And so if they are, I don't want to mention them, and so if they are making provisions for decor, if they are making provisions for catering, if they are making provisions for lighting, they are making provisions for all other events, please include an MC and make sure you are paying the MC well. Because if you have a huge budget for all these people, and then you have a small budget for the MC who will bring into life all the things that you have planned, what have you done to yourself? Right. And so it is for my bosses out there. I don't want to mention the name. It is for my bosses out there to make a case for MCs. Pay us all, because Charlie, we are the one bringing everybody into action for your wedding reception, your wedding party to be a success. So pay us all. We need money. Pay us all.
So if you had the opportunity to make a decision again on being an MC, would you still be an MC?
Yes, I will. It is something that I like doing. It is something that I love doing. Luckily, I have had friends and family who have supported me all the way. And in the last 5 years, I've not heard anybody discourage me. I've not heard. Once in a while, I tell people, randomly, I plan to stop being an MC. And they go like, why? Why do you want to do that? No, I think you're good. And so I've had friends, my loved ones, family telling me I am good, telling me I can get better. And so it encourages me. And if I get a chance, I'll still be an MC.
Wow. So do you also have plans of like setting up a small like training facility or like starting a campaign to like train up and coming MC?
I've had about 2 guys tell me they also want to be MCs, and if as and when I have a good gig, a big gig, I tell them to come along and they go with me to.
So you've already started?
Oh yes, it's something I've already started. They go with me and then
they observe.
Because at the end of the day, you having the passion or the enthusiasm is different, and you being on the floor in the midst of people
is also
doing it is a different ball game. Because at the end of the day, when you're in your room talking to yourself, you are good. But once you get to a proper wedding party and you're in the midst of people, they're all looking at you, they're all watching you, what you're saying, what you're doing. It's a different ball game. So I take them, and then I have 2 that I won't say training, but then who I have taken up, and then once a while I go. So as and when you'll be a gradual process, as and when I get a gig that I can probably let them co-MC, and then we take it from there.
So one of our goals for this program is to encourage positive lifestyles. And as someone also in events, I've chanced on a lot of people. Someone, even just to mount, even like 4 or 5 people, they have to take in substances
drugs and all
so
that stuff,
to make them feel hyper before they go and then they MC. And so how would you approach such vice within the MC fold, and not even for MC, within people who like public speakers and all? Is this something you will encourage?
No.
If it's not something you encourage, can you help the up and coming ones to also understand the effects that can have on them, and then why you do not endorse people taking enhancers to perform?
Well, as I said initially, if it is a passion and if you are good in it, you don't need to smoke or drink heavily to moderate a program. If it comes in naturally, right? You don't need to smoke. But once you hold a microphone, you are in character. Once you hold a microphone, the other side of you, the MC part of you comes into light. And so you don't need, imagine if, let's say in a month, if you have 4 gigs, that means for every event you are drinking heavily, for every event you are smoking heavily, obviously it would affect you, it would affect your health. And so I am for doing it naturally. I am for learning the ropes. I am for working your way up. I am for avoiding drugs. I am for not smoking to do these things and leading a healthy lifestyle.
Wow. So on the healthy lifestyle score, do you have you enrolled with a gym, or do you do personal exercise?
It is only this. I was only telling myself just about a week ago that I'll start working again because my tummy is getting my tummy is coming around. But then I try to live a healthy lifestyle, and I'll start taking my exercises again because I stopped a bit, but I'll go back to it and start doing it again.
I want you to share with us one thing that you've encountered in this journey that always keeps you going. Okay, so I won't mention him, but then I have a particular friend that I moderated their wedding for them, I think about 2 years ago at Tema, and he and his wife became my very good friends, and God blessed them with a baby girl. And over the years, because of the relationship, once you get to moderate somebody's wedding reception or wedding party and you do it well, you build a relationship with them. And I have built a relationship with almost all my clients. We are still in contact. I check up on them. Most of them, when God blesses them with a baby, they call me to go and MC the baby dedication. Wow. And I like it. It's something that really gives me joy when I MC a wedding reception, and then
when God blesses the couple with a baby, they call me
call
again.
you back.
I so love it. I so like it, and it makes me very excited. I like that feeling. And so the relationship I have built to some of our clients over the years, some we have even gone past, and they are giving me referrals for other jobs and all that. And I like that.
Wow.
This job opens you up to people, and if you are somebody who is upright, it can lead to other things, and financially it's rewarding.
It's rewarding.
Yes.
Okay, so before we wrap up, I want you to speak to my viewers. Tell them something. Anything.
Hi. My name is Buachie, MC Bouchie. For all the things that you are doing in this world, make sure you do it with passion. Make sure you believe in what you are doing. Make sure you give your all for whatever it is that you are doing. And the good Lord will bless you. Sign out, peace.
Wow. So, like, I'm lost for words, not because I can't find the right thing to say, but then I'm trying to reminisce, and then I look at the good moments we shared as friends.
Absolutely.
And then today, sitting here on the couch.
I like the feeling.
And no bad blood. We can call each other anytime. And then doing this. So in signing out, my word for you out there is never despise your friends. We are relation not only by blood. Never take advantage of your friends. And like he said, talent will take you places, but your attitude will always be the decider and the definer of whether you proceed or whether you retrogress. We've been friends for so long, and we are still friends.
Absolutely.
We are not just friends, we are still friends. And surprisingly, this interview, he pressured me. He called me. I went to him once. We didn't have light. But when I told him I have light, he insisted.
Absolutely.
To bless me.
I wanted to do it.
You see, that's the way to go. Let's help each other. Let's work as unit. There's no competition.
The sky is big for all of us to try.
It's big for all of us.
The sky is big for all of us.
So it was nice meeting you, Charlie, and then coming to bless me.
Thanks, brother. God bless you.
And to my viewers out there, I really appreciate you watching us, and expect another good friend of mine to also grace this couch. Till then, never look down on yourself. Believe in what you have, because that thing that is in your hands that you overlook is that same thing that would one day take you before kings and queens. Stay blessed. I am Etuahene, and thanks for watching me. See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.